Hey guys, welcome back to Slow Travel Chronicles. My name is Stephanie. In this week's video, I'm going to take you along as we go on several hikes to waterfalls and just through the woods. It's all gorgeous, so let's go. Today we are on a mission to see waterfalls. We are currently on the Watson Falls hike. I have an irrational fear of bears, so I have been jingling my keys and no one else is here.
I think if you keep going, the trail keeps going, but I don't remember how far. I'm going to detour over here and take a look.
Okay. We are about 3/4 of the way up. Here's another section of the falls. Pretty cool. We did finally run into other people, and so far no bears. We made it to the top of the trail. This is Watson Falls. Very pretty, very peaceful sounding. No bears as of yet. We are at White Horse Falls. It is a short walk. Garrett said maybe 50 to 100 yards to see the falls. I guess we will find out in just a few minutes. There are several other people here, and it looks like Garrett was right. It is like super close. We made it down to the falls. There was a viewing platform, but we were able to come down a little bit below that. And it was kind of neat because as soon as you got, I don't know, within 25 feet of the falls, the temperature plummeted. Very cool. So on our way up to view waterfalls, we passed this area here, and we were kind of wondering what it was, but it is the campground for all of the firefighters. The place is massive. And the sad thing is many of these guys and gals are sleeping in tents after they have spent the whole day battling fires. Pretty cool. Sad that those are the conditions that they're in, though. We just arrived at Clearwater Falls. There was a sign, I'll post the picture, that there are wolves in the area. So now not only do I have an irrational fear of bears, I also have an irrational fear of wolves. Either way, we're hiking out to the falls. Hopefully you can hear it, and I'll show it to you once we get there. This is Clearwater Falls, and according to the sign, there are steelhead trout in here. We hiked behind the falls and we came across this river, and it's really cool looking. Some fallen trees. It looks pretty still, but once it hits the falls, it's pretty strong. We are hiking, what's this, our third or fourth waterfall today. This is the Mills Waterfall. And even though we're in the woods, it's actually quite hot back here. It's probably like 90 degrees today. You can hear the water in the distance. Hopefully it will be pretty. So this is what, Mill Creek Falls or Mill Falls? Mills Falls. Pretty cool. Not sure if we can get closer. To the right of Mills Falls, there's this fall. I don't know the name of it. I will put it on the screen. It's not too far of a walk, maybe 1/4 mile, not far at all. Today we are walking the Rogue Gorge Trail. So far it's paved. Haven't been able to get really good video of the gorge and the river that's flowing through it just because of our location, but we'll try to share that. We stumbled across a staircase that takes us down to a lower platform viewing area. I am not going to walk and video at the same time because I'm accident prone. and I'll show you what we see from the bottom. This is the view from the bottom of the viewpoint. I think this is looking west, and if we turn around, see the rock. Trying not to drop my phone, and you can see the water. We are walking out to the upper viewpoint. I should have mentioned that the Rogue Gorge Trail is located right across the street from Union Creek Resort, which is where we are staying. If you haven't seen my video of our room there, check that out. It will be linked in the description box below. So we are still at Rogue Gorge. We are now on the unpaved rocky trail, and we're coming back down. The gorge and the river is flowing much calmer, even though it's still pretty turbulent. It's much calmer than it is higher up. We are still on the Rogue Gorge hike. We are down to this shallow area along the river. We're hoping to find our way back. Hopefully we'll make it. I think we will. Garrett says he knows where we're going. We are now deeper in the woods. We've stumbled across a couple of people, and it looks like we may be lost now.
This is where we're trying to go back to civilization.
Okay, so we've seen probably 4 people on the trail, 3 dogs. I got to pet 2 of them, so my day is pretty good. This morning we did the Rogue Gorge hike right now, this afternoon. Our first hike is the Natural Bridge viewpoint. You can see that they are prepping for burns, I'm assuming in the winter or the spring, to prevent fires in the future. Anyway, we'll show you the viewpoints on this hike. We're crossing the bridge. This is not the natural bridge, but we're on our way to the natural bridge. It's a pretty bridge. Oh, that's gorgeous. And the other side is just as pretty, just different. This is the cave, and it is a lava tube. Pretty cool. So this is the natural bridge. The water is actually flowing under these rocks, and when it's flooding, the water will cover the rock. We just finished the natural bridge hike. It was paved 100%. We're walking back now. So if you are or are with somebody that is in a wheelchair, they could come back here. And I would say it maybe took us 10 minutes, maybe 15 with stops, but it did not take us long to walk back there. I hope you liked this week's video. Come back each and every Thursday to see where our adventures take us next. Check out our blog, slowtravelchronicles.com. We'll see you next Thursday. Have a great week. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.